Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
A pegarle al topo.
Yesterday we captured an enemy spy who
Vale, capturaron a un espía que confesó estar reuniéndose con el informante. Vale, vale.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poison tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Aerosol de la
Couldn't you
verdad.
just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Vale, nos sirve.
Well, I have
Tenemos
done this
que
once before,
deducirlo
but it was a low-stakes
nosotros.
situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat
Puedes
their
interactuar
stories
con
after
cada
that.
uno 2 veces, luego de eso repetirán su historia. Fíjate si puedes detectar alguna discrepancia en su coartada noche que te iba a descubrir una mentira. Vale.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
Frodo Bolsón parece que... Bueno, vamos a hablar otra vez.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist. You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Por este.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps? They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already. I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
Vale, estos dos parecen que... no.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me. I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business. I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Pues desconfío de este porque el Goblin Ball... estábamos en guerra.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's a... It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Ajá.
Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
O sea, tú quedaste con una amiguita. Vale. Tú.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
O sea, ayer había partido de Goblin Ball.
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night.
Ah, fueron fuera de la ciudad.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're little.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a...
Pues yo creo que ha sido él, ¿eh?
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I think it was...
Fue él.
the Cyclops.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the
Claro.
Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Claro.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn.
He acertido,
Out of the
pero
ashes, a new glorious
es un
nation
pavo
shall be
malignoso.
born.
Take them away, Carl.
Pero hemos logrado interceptar el
Good work,
Topo.
Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Es como en la serie Columbo.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
¡Vamos! Emocionante coliseo para ver deportes. ¿Se puede hacer el partido, pavo?
Buns, 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 buns.
¡No!
Oh God, not again.
¿Pero eso qué significa?
Oh boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give them any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few
Un
questions
momento
today?
para responder preguntas. Venga.
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz.
Enchíspame.
As you can see, the Sprawl Brawlers mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the Great Sprawl Tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents.
Sí.
When you think of an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it
Si
should
piensas
be...
en una mascota ideal de Goblin Ball, ¿cómo sería? Poderosa.
Okay, great. And when you picture an animal that
¿Y en
embodies
qué animal
the spirit of
representa
the
el espíritu de los
Brawlers, you
camorristas?
picture
¿Qué imaginas? Una rata en llamas. Una rata en llamas.
That's great. Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our thanks.
Un cristalito.
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
Pero pavo.
Fredo, here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
I thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre they've got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take.
Apostar.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Barracudas.
This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing, can't hear the captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there. Their star frontman on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off and we don't want him to get lost. How much are you looking to gamble?
Puesto 20. Sí.
All right, kid, your bet is in. Good luck.
Let's watch some goblin.
A ver, este pavo no ha podido hacer nada. Entonces... No sé si lo mismo hoy es digno de llamarse Goblin. Sea quien sea, el que haya reunido esta mezcolana de hombres, mujeres y criaturas del Sprawl se merece una buena bofetada. Y hablemos de los barracudas de Barranquilla. Su delantero estrella en el tobogán juega como si hubiera tenido un infarto. ¿Qué? ¿Qué dices? Acaban de informarme que el delantero estrella en el tobogán tuvo un ataque al corazón. Me siento muy mal. Ahora de vuelta con nuestra cobertura en vivo. Aunque los nuevos camoristas lo dieron todo, los barracudas llevaron una pequeña ventaja. Su única chance es la última triple rayuela. ¡Vamos! Los camoristas han perdido.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Este juego te enseña que solo hay que apostar cuando lo tienes seguro, pavo. Por aquí no me deja, ¿no? No, porque es de noche.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Vamos a comprar dos. Aunque, a ver.
Welcome.
Le vendemos esto. Vale.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
Sí.
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another
Hay
letter.
que enviarle la carta a Papa.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
¿Tú?
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Escribir un buen chiste, escribir un chiste sucio. Escribir un buen chiste, ¿no?
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda.
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
No voy a hablar
Sounds
contigo.
like none of my beeswax.
We'll see. It may well be your beeswax after all.
Ahora hablo contigo. Quiero saber de la gente.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Ah, pues era verdad.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Baby, relax. Take a deep breath.
Ah, you're right. You do look pretty tonight.
That's more like it.
The reason I founded the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all...
That sounds to me like...
I don't
Vamos a agotar por si dice algo o da algo.
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, little buddy.
Pues una vez agotido. A ver.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Vamos a
I think
dormirle.
I've done everything I need to.
El mensajero petardiano Fenton Hardcore III envió su mensaje al palacio y se retiró al Sprawl a vivir el resto de sus días trabajando, en una tienda de reparación de clarines y otros instrumentos de bronce con embocadura. No podría estar más feliz en su nueva casa. La reina pudo usar los planes ultra secretos para reforzar las defensas de Sprawl, lo que marcó una enorme diferencia, al menos durante algunos días. Luego del Sprawl, el representante de Catherine puso a manos la obra para distribuir sus famosas barritas de suplemento dietario conocidas como Silent Bake. Fueron un éxito instantáneo. Vale, esto guay, ¿no? La gente lo decía por el increíble sabor de las barritas, pero nadie podía dar con el ingrediente secreto. Todos coincidían respecto a la sensación cálida y nostálgica, como si estuviesen probando la comida de sus abuelos. Más adelante, un representante oficial de la campaña explicaría que tan solo sacando la comida de elaboración habrían descubierto el secreto. ¿Cómo? Cuando la teniente Striker se enteró de sus reclutas estaban siendo incorporados a los comunitas de disparos para un partido ilegal, perdió completamente los estribos. Cuando cuestionaron sus guardias devenidos en jugadores de Goblin, estos nombraron a Albert Saint-Luz como cabecilla. Tras un juicio inusitada brevedad, el acusado intentó sobornar al juez y el fiscal principal a la mitad del jurado y el estenófago del tribunal. Fue declarado culpable de conspirar por debilitar las defensas de Gran Sprawl mediante un partido ilegal de Goblin. En cárcel, Albert fue confrontando a un exjugador que había detenido por el uso de esteroides, que lo apelaba hasta morir por entretener a los demás prisioneros. ¡No! Eco llegó al gremio justo a tiempo para hablar en contra de Tironius y su plan le exige a la reina poderes extraordinarios para los magos. Eco argumentó que el gremio debería usar su poder para apoyar el consejo de la ciudad. Debido a la aporte de intervención de Eco, Tironius no consiguió los 2/3 de mayoría de votos que necesitaba. Tanto él como sus seguidores insistieron con firmeza en la elección que había sido injusta, y Tironius juró usar su propio poder para detener la guerra. Cueste lo que cueste, formaron un grupo radical que se hizo llamar Junta por la Libertad, y abandonaron rápidamente el gremio echando humo. Eco largó un suspiro de alivio por el trabajo bien hecho. Se dirigió a su lugar preferido. Era una manera bastante justa de terminar el día. Correctamente identificado como el traidor, el cíclope culpable fue cargado en una catapulta y lanzado contra una pared de ladrillos a la mañana siguiente. Hubo mucho regocijo. El Sprawl y sus secretos se encontraban ahora a salvo gracias a tu magistral trabajo como detective. ¿Perdona? ¡Ah! Que tenemos estos dos. Hemos perdido esta batalla, pavo. Al salir el sol quedó claro que el Sprawl había perdido. Con sus defensas aéreas dispersas no tuvo ninguna forma de protegerse contra los ataques que viniesen de arriba. La gente del Sprawl veía impotente el mensaje que el enemigo escribió en el cielo. Ríndete, Lil. La mayoría pensaba que había un error de escritura, pero la amenazante presencia tuvo un fuerte impacto en la moralidad de la ciudad. Con la esperanza de participar en la batalla arruinada, el profesor Flux se escondió en las afueras de la ciudad durante 79 días. Reapareció y le hizo creer a sus amigos del club a la academia que efectivamente había bajado alrededor del mundo en tiempo récord. En resumen, se escondió en un granero, consiguió embaucar a sus camaradas académicos y recibió una cerveza gratis por su esfuerzo. Las cosas se pusieron difíciles para la pequeña jinete de dragón Primaris, que intentaba comandar a su dragón a Pelusa nada más con su flauta. Pelusa no escuchaba la flauta, entre el clamor de la batalla se desorientó y huyó alterada en el combate hasta llegar a su jinete a casa. Su padre se sintió mortificado cuando se dio cuenta de que se había olvidado de darle su fiel látigo. Decidió en su mismo instante que no la dejaría nunca más a cargo y prometió dejar ir a la taberna a apostar con el Goblin del muro. Mientras estaba en la pista del campo de aviación de Sprawl, la bomba Honron dentro del parque que se encontraba en el balón verde se detonó por accidente. Destruyó el campo de aviación y un parque cercano, como le sugería su tan horrible nombre. Tiempo después se colocó una placa en el banco del parque para conmemorar la tragedia estúpida y completamente evitable. Pues no ganamos la segunda. Nivel 10.
Had to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen.
Debe haber sido uno de los partidos de golf más emocionantes, ¿no?
And the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that. Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot?
Tenemos nueva mascota.
You mean that powerful rat on
La
fire?
poderosa rata en llamas. No me lo creo.
Yes, that's the one. I like it. I hate it.
Hay gente que la odia, hay gente que la ama.
And
Es
on our
increíble.
most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day. Perfect segue, Rhonda.
¡Vamos! Qué cosas más chulas veo siempre por aquí, pavo.
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
Ah, que es fiesta hoy. Vale. Y no hay carta de papá. Vale. Las ratas.
Come on, give it back already. Stop saying that.
All right, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
Pero si son las dueñas del
A
local.
lot of rats in here, Lamont.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Dialogar.
Listen, my friend here is not the sharpest tool in the shed.
We're not in a shed.
Point proven. Can you, being the more intelligent creature, just give in and let him have his crystal?
La rata te mira como si hubiera entendido a la perfección cada palabra. Se mueve revelando un cristal de grado mágico.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No,
O sea, la rata es más inteligente que mi colego, tío.
Can you
Es
tell Isla
increíble.
and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Hemos conseguido un cristaloide. No está de más.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
Qué cosas, ¿no? Hay una nota. El Emporio de las Maravillas de Garby permanecerá cerrado hoy en honor del Día de San Suitano. Puedes resolver tus asuntos en el otro establecimiento de la ciudad. Ah, espera, no hay otro. Soy la única tienda que existe. Soy el verdadero monopolio capitalista. Ja, 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 ja. La tienda abrirá mañana a las 9. Si eres Lil, vi a los vándalos de tus amigos cuando escribí esto. Tienen cristales como para un turno, si puedes encontrarlos. Cuidado.
Squeak.
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
¿Cómo? ¿Dónde está Isla?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Asher's office.
¿Y dónde está
I was
Simon?
supposed to meet him down by the docks. I don't need luck.
Pues ahora sí, pavo. Vayámonos. Sitio de excavación. Oficina de Ashe. Vamos a la oficina de Malcolm, que creo que se ha convertido en un pato. Yo no quise nunca. De verdad que yo nunca lo quise. Y golpea, pero no hay respuesta. No puede ser. Vamos al muelle. Hoy no oírse los sonidos de una familia numerosa que comienza su día detrás de las solapas de la tienda. Pero tú no te habías muerto.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here.
Because you're poor now too, isn't?
Pobrecito, también es pobre.
Hello there, Lil.
Hola.
Seamus McGoblin, what brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest.
O sea que toda esta peña en la guerra se ha venido aquí a vivir.
No, but this place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Oh, not so. One of our boys, Teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Hostia.
He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Vale.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
¿Aquí? ¿Monkey Island? ¿Astosca? Ya entendimos, no hace falta señales literalmente tus influencias. Es increíble.
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize.
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
¿En serio,
Sorry,
tío?
ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before. Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Está aprendiendo a ser un trilero, tío.
My mom got drafted to the front lines. Until she gets back, I've been staying with my Uncle Fredo.
¿A qué es
We
su
kind of
tío?
move all over, running different con games.
Buen tío.
Never admit you're running a con.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Va, vamos a jugar.
All right, what's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen.
Vale.
She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize. Where's the queen?
Aquí. ¡No!
You didn't win the jackpot, but here's a consolation prize.
There's no consolation prizes in a con game?
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
Bueno, al menos conseguimos
This
uno.
kid's terrible at running a swindle.
Oh, mira quién hay.
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Le reclutaron para la
You're
guerra.
back now. Does
Pobrecito.
that mean my dad is back too?
Unfortunately, your father remains at the
Mi
front.
papá sigue al frente de la
I,
batalla.
however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're home, and that you got to try on some fantastic hats.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to you.
Una carta de mi
Letter
papá.
from Dad.
Dear
Gracias.
Lil, thanks for your last letter.
Gracias
I
por tu
really
última
enjoyed
carta,
reading it,
disfruté mucho
especially
de
that
leerla, en
joke you
especial la
told.
parte del
I
chiste.
told it
Se lo
to a
conté a
couple
muchos
of guys
muchachos que a
who
su
told
vez
it
se lo
to a
contaron a
couple of
otros
other
hasta que
guys
llegó al
who then
mismísimo
told it to the
capitán.
captain herself.
Y todos estuvieron de
And
acuerdo
they all
con que
agreed I
no se me
wouldn't be
permitiera
allowed to
hacer
tell
más
jokes
chistes.
anymore.
Espero que todos en casa estén bien. Olvidé de que antes de la guerra me había endeudado con mi corredor. Dejé 30 de oro en el sobre para que puedas pagarle. Se llama Fredo. Vale. La guerra está difícil, pero dicen que habrá cese el fuego en el día de San Sutino. Lo espero con ansias. Espero que lo... Pero lo que más me hace sobrellevar todo es la idea de volver a ver. Te quiero, Lil. Escribe pronto. Papá.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Escribe una carta sensible.
Hey, Mr. Capello, do you think you could mail this letter for me?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter
Pues le
that is so
pedimos que nos
fantastic
envíe
that
la
it stops
carta.
the post.
Or, you know, whatever.
Y ya nos podemos ir por aquí, ¿no? Por aquí ya no hay más. Vamos a la oficina de Ashe. Mírala.
Lil? How unexpected.
¿Dónde está Travis?
Does Ash's assistant Travis know you're in here?
Oh, he knows. And he's not happy about it.
La concejala Ashe me dijo como sobrina pasante no paga.
My mom
Mi mamá dice que esto nos ayudará a ingresar rápido al programa de entrenamiento de políticos jóvenes para falsos pisoteadores y mentirosos. Dice que me ayudará a forjar mi carácter. Estoy aquí porque se supone que debo decirte que el amor no se podrá encontrarse contigo luego. Está en las oficinas.
That hardworking lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me.
Vale.
Okay, well,
now that you mention it.
Ahora que lo mencionas,
oh crap.
The YPTPT
tengo un examen de ingreso para el que podía servirme tu ayuda y podía darte algo de Garby si me das una mano. ¿Vale?
Okay, what do I have?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go.
Hay algunas preguntas sobre asuntos históricos y contemporáneos que todavía no respondo. Son estos.
What was the name
¿Cuál era el nombre del padre difunto de Roswell? Hostia. Pues estoy entre Oswinos y Brucey. Maverick no me suena nada. ¿Oswinos? ¿Brucey? Brucey.
Okay, question 2. What
¿Cuál
is
es
the
el
current
nombre
name
del
of
actual
the
estadio
Goblin
de
Ball
Goblin Ball?
Stadium?
Domo de Trueno.
Great. Question 3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
El rey Fangiri y la reina Amelia.
And last one. Mega rock superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
La guitarra, tío.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this.
Vale, tenemos otro Crystal Lions. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Relato de un sobreviviente de la dinastía Marley Tripwood. Marley es la mujer, bueno, es la novia de Guy Bruce Tripwood de Monkey Island. Ya te la ponen en la boca, ya les da igual, ¿sabes? Otro Murray.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
No, no me digas eso, Tranquilizarla.
We are not stuck in a time loop. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever.
Voy a tranquilizar porque si no se cree cosas que no.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone.
What is with those mages?
Los magos.
Últimamente
parece que por cada doblare drogadito como hay 3 espantos como Tironius.
That's an extremely perceptive observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools.
Mejorar la herramienta. Pues el aerosol de la verdad.
It is done.
Gee, thanks. That's awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Espera, ¿qué?
What does that mean?
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye, Lil.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
Algo está pasando, no nos quiere decir nada la pava, tío. Es increíble.